In Psalms 139, the Bible talks about how we were fearfully and wonderfully made. Hello, Life Center family. This is Pastor Alex again, and just want to share a thought with you. But today, I want to share a thought with you from a little book I have, and it's by the author is John L. Mason, and I've gleaned several nuggets from some of his works. But today, I wanted to look at out of this book, and it's called "You're Born an Original, Don't Die a Copy." And in nugget number one, I want to read a couple of lines from it. It says, when people are free to do as they please, they usually imitate each other. Man is the only creation that refuses to be what he is. Boy, that is something. And you know something that is so true that often we try to imitate others and we don't have a great appreciation for who we really are and how God wonderfully created us. In Psalms 139, the Bible talks about how we were fearfully and wonderfully made. God did that. Individual fingerprints, always talk about our eye print, and even our voice print is different. And the reason that is because God wanted us to be originals. He wanted each one of his children to be an original in his eyesight. But so many times we cast that off because we're looking at the giftedness of somebody else. But listen, I want to tell you today that today is a new day. That this is a day that we're to no longer look at or even entertain these thoughts, no matter what it may be. We have to focus on how blessed God has made us. Hey, listen, your eyes, your ears, your nose, no matter how big it is or how big your ears are, God designed you. And when God did something, he put a stamp on it and say, it's good. And when God said it's good, it's good. So my brother and sister, you are good. But the thing it is that we need to look at our own giftedness and walk in a greater appreciation of what God has done for us. So what am I trying to get at? This is the point. The point I'm trying to get at is, hey, listen, whatever God has created you to do, whatever gifts, whatever talents that you have, whatever ideas and thoughts that God has given you, you don't have to look at others to get it because God has given it to you. So you need to take those things, whatever it be your prophetic words, you need to go back and get them and look at them, whatever dreams or visions that you had, you need to go back and look at them and say, God gave this to me, or whatever it is a talent that you give. I don't know what it is. It could be sports. It could be knowledge. It could be wisdom. It could be some kind of ability that God has given you. But you need to hone those skills and do whatever you can to bring those things up to excellence so you can be an original. But when you take the time to do what you need to do, then that would make you great. For instance, let me show you something. When you look at the greatest football players out there in the field, you'll be rooting for them and running down the streets and, running down the side of the stadium and yelling and hollering how great they are. And you paid your money to go see them. And you say you think you go see them, but you know what you actually paying for? You know what you're actually rooting for? You're rooting at the discipline that they had in their lives. It's the discipline. And so you say, what do you mean, Pastor Alex? Listen, the reason they were able to do that because they honed these skills. They realized that God has got the talent and they got this passion. So what they do, they exercise it. They studied that craft or that physical thing, what they do, be it football, basketball, or whatever it is. They did that. So actually, you're paying for the discipline in their lives. And so what's the message? I'm really telling you that you have some of that same ability, but you just need to do what they need to do and hone those gifts and talents that God gave you so you can be that original that God wanted you to be. My brothers and sisters, this is a day that you don't look to the left or the right anymore. This is a day that you celebrate and you be thankful for what God has blessed you with. And listen, let me let you leave with this now. You're greater than what you think you are. And you were born original, and brothers and sisters, you sure not a copy. So you be encouraged in your giftedness, what God has given you, and celebrate the life that you live. I love you now, and see you next time.